Hey Aqua, how are you? Welcome back. I am actually going to do a another reading for you because the reading that I did prior um, I had it was on TikTok. Like I was experimenting, so I had done a read on TikTok, and then I figured I would upload it to YouTube as well. And then after I uploaded it, I was like, I don't want to leave Aqua like that. I don't want to do that to Aqua. If you want to follow me on TikTok, please do. It is Seer Soul 3 Revolution, the same. It's the same as it is on YouTube. I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out how to get the little tab thingy, so the link thing, to put it on my in my description box. So until then, I'll just verbally tell you. So this is going to be a thorough read for YouTube, right? I've not cross-posted before. I've not uploaded things on YouTube and then uploaded them to TikTok or vice versa. This is the first time I did that. So, yeah, there's that. And I'm just lighting some sage. Normally, I light incense when I'm doing a reading. So, but I was drawn to grab a sage bunch, and I almost lit the one that had sage and cedar. Like I made one actually. You guys, we can make these. You just get loose sage and loose cedar, and then you can use string. It can be the kitchen string, whatever. You can just make your own. This one I did not make. I bought this at a metaphysical store. I just love the way it is, but that's not my point. Sorry, guys. My point, I digress. My point is I was drawn to pick up sage, to grab my sage and use my sage. So that might be a message for some of you, Aqua. Maybe you need to cleanse your environment. Maybe it's not as literal as sage. Maybe there's things going on in your life and you just need to cleanse, to get away from, sometimes life bogs us down, right? So there's things that we can do. That we do things to physically clean us, right? In the shower and such, right? And to brush our teeth and things like that. But and we do things to mentally cleanse us, like talking and working stuff out, and things to emotionally cleanse us, like letting things out, right? And doing things that we love. But there is a way to spiritually cleanse as well. Regular Epsom salt, that is a spiritual cleanse. If you want to take an Epsom salt bath, now it's good for physical. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just letting you know. It's good for like physical cuts or aches and pains. It's good for that. But it's also good for spiritual cleansing as well. It helps cleanse our aura, or so it's said. One of the things that I believe is that sometimes our aura gets residue, gets things stick to us because you're such a bright freaking light, Aqua. Who wouldn't want to stick to you? Seriously. And sometimes the remnants of others kind of stick on us. So, Epsom salt baths are one way. Dirt baths are another way. I call them dirt baths, but really it's just do you have bay leaves in your kitchen? Grab some bay leaves, throw them in the bath. Cedar is another one. Eucalyptus is another one too. I just take different herbs. I throw them in the bath. I call it a dirt bath, but it's not. It's herbs. It's just what I call it. And all right, so shout out to, my nose is itchy. Some of you might be coming into money. It's usually when that happens. Shout out to Lauren. Thank you so much for giving this to me. I don't know if you're watching this, but if so, I appreciate. This was gifted to me at a time that I needed a new feather for smudging, so it's very special to me. All right, Aqua, let's dive in. This is going to be a general message for the sun and star sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, wherever you may have Aqua prominent in your chart. Cross watchers. I'm going to leave this going because it seems that's how it wants to do. That's what we're going to do. All right. What are we doing, Spirit? Okay. We're going to split this read up into a couple. into two. I'm going to do aqua singles first. Then I'm going to do aquas that are in love and in a current relationship. And then at the end, actually we'll do it into three, and then I'll do Aquarius for those in separation. Okay. Let's do this. You're trying to come out in your own read with the King of Swords. Some of you are making a very logical, and I guess the read starting, a logical and analytical choice having to do with your own independence. So we're going, singles, this is you. We're going to read like this now. Thank you, Spirit. You're coming out in your own energy like, I'm standing in my integrity, I'm standing in my truth, I'm grounded and rooted, right, with the red, the root chakra. Some of you, your favorite color might be red too, or you might be taking on some Mars energy and just like, it's not rage, but you're turning some kind of rage, like I'm seeing it like you're taking some kind of, like, what am I seeing? I'm seeing like you're taking like some kind of rage and you're like focusing it on your own independence of what you're doing. Singles, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's beautiful. All right, for Aquarius singles, Spirit, keep going. What about, oh, right, this makes sense. Look. Ace of Cups came out after we just saw the King of Swords, which is logical, analytical truth. It's the masculine energy of somebody that is very logical and analytical. Facts don't care about feelings, and neither does the King of Swords. It is high integrity as well. And with the Ace of Cups then coming out after we saw the King of Swords, then we saw the Nine of Pentacles, right? So that also talks about, it's pre-Empress mode, but it's here on Earth looking for or working towards, not looking for, excuse me, working towards your independence as you are looking ahead into the future, but living in the present, if that makes sense. Because why? Look, singles, look, aqua singles, Ace of Cups. The abundance of self-love that you are showing yourself. Wow. Because you know. Look, your intuition told you to back away or step away from something, or you're using your intuition to surf the energetic wave and to ride it like, oh, miss me with this, miss me with that. Look, you have some kind of mental strategy. You've acquired some higher knowledge and secret knowledge from the High Priestess, your own intuition, your mind. You went into the abstract. You connected with spirit, the galactical beings, God, higher self, others, ancestors, spirits, guides, all of that. Because you are one big ball of a universe inside yourself. We just got to open. And Aqua, you guys are just radical. Radical, like the way that you use your mind, that radical rationale, and it's like a fresh look at things, and it's like, boom, I'm here, right? But with the High Priestess to the Seven of Swords, it's telling me, Aqua singles, that you're not, okay, I'm getting two messages. You're using your intuition to strategically move through life at this current stage and current part of your journey because of all this new self-love that you have, or this refound or renewed self-love that you have for yourself. I'm feeling very free all of a sudden. Like, they're showing me pictures that it's like mental freedom. It's like that. It's so freeing because of all the self-love that it's the cuppeth overfloweth. You have so much abundance of self-love, using your intuition to strategically move through stuff, and also using your intuition to bypass and miss you with this shit, which is missing you with anything that's sneaky. No, you got yourself. Like, it's like I'm okay. It's like you're protecting too. I've never seen the card like this, but I've never seen the card like this in a read before, but I'm seeing it this way now. I'm seeing it like, all right, so it's Seven Swords, right? And it's like, and on one part, it's like your intuition is telling you how to strategically move through life, right? But what you're also doing is collecting things as you're going. All this like shit that you don't want because you're protecting what you do. It's something like that for some of you. For the rest of you, or for another message. So it's going to resonate with who it resonates for. That was one message. Another message is, it's like you've defeated a lot of sneakiness by using your intuition, and you still are able to protect whatever these two swords are for you. Now, this could be, if we were to look at this, it could be your own mental peace. It could be your own mental mind, like the balance of yourself mentally, the divine feminine, divine masculine, right? It's like bringing the divine feminine of the heart, right, up to the mind. And then also having the masculine energy of the mind there. So it's like you're understanding how to work with both in your mind. Something like that, Aqua. It's very deep. What else we got, Spirit? Nice. What about that? That's the High Priestess again. So then it would be, it's also saying too, though, what is that saying exactly? By the Four of Cups for Aqua. Yeah, that's right. The High Priestess is right. So anything in your life, Aqua singles, that doesn't align with you, you're allowing it to be a missed opportunity because you're not taking anything like that is small. You're not doing that. You're not taking small offers anymore in any areas of your life unless it is something that is going to add to your life, add good to your life, right? It's going to add good to your life. It's also saying that by using your intuition, you're allowing an opportunity to pass you by because you have something else in mind. Now, I don't know if this is business, finance, career, or love, or self. This is just for Aqua singles, period. It can apply anywhere. Take what applies, let the rest fly. You can place it where you need to, right? Make it fit, but don't force it, right? And you're starting something new. Very, it's in infant stages, but everything's in infant stages when we start, and you're creating something on Earth. Now, I don't know if this is just a recreation of yourself. That's what it seems like. It's like you're recreating yourself. And anything that may have missed you in the past, or anything that may have, that you might have wanted in the past, with regards to however this fits for you, it's like you're allowing things, if it went over your head, you're allowing it to stay over your head because you are balanced. Like, you are very balanced here. And it's like some things can just pass you by because by listening to your own intuition, which Aqua, sometimes, I love Aquarius. My mom is an Aquarius, and I have multiple friends that are Aquas as well. And one of the things, like so many things I love about you guys and really appreciate and respect, but one of the main things in my forefront is the way you have strong intuition, Aqua, but sometimes you rationalize too much in your mind, and you might miss the intuition. You might miss something that your intuition is trying to tell you because maybe you think it's too small, or because you haven't pulled it up from here down. Something like that. That's what I'm getting, guys. And that's what I got for you for the singles. But I want to keep going because I want to see how this all ties together. Spirit, show me how this all ties together for Aqua singles. Guys, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if it resonates. Find your birthday twin also. Pop in your birthday. Tell me how you like the read so far. Also, please let me know if you like long reads or short reads. I can do both. Help me help you. Spirit, show me how this all ties together for Aqua singles. Nice. Wow. These are the other cards that we had. These are the same cards in a different way. These are the same cards we had in the last Aqua reading as well. And I shuffled, you saw. But it's different. Before you had the devil upright because you were taking no shit because of conflict, but now it's like how this all ties in because you're releasing anything that is toxic, negative, or anything that was like codependent, an attachment, anything that did not serve you. You're also changing yourself, so you must be true. My phone just went off. So there's something that you like, a huge transformation that you went through, Aqua. 1444 on the clock. House 2, 444. Look that number up. You are releasing this, anything. And now it's at 15, which this is number 15 too, which, yeah, I know I looked at the clock for a little bit longer, so that could be why, but just saying. You're releasing. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. You're releasing anything external and internal to you that is of lower vibration, or not even like that. It's like you're releasing anything that made you feel like shit. You're also diving deep. You're releasing toxicity. You are coming out of toxicity, whether it's yourself and or others. Hey, we all have toxic traits, myself included. It's called, that's why we call it a self-healing journey. We still heal. We're never fully healed. We keep healing as you know, because as we get older, the more that we heal, the more we realize that we have more to heal. We all go through this. It's part of evolution. So no hate, no shade. And please remember, I couldn't pick up on this energy if I haven't been there first myself, right? So yeah, it's like that. The release of it, what they're showing me now is it's like, maybe that's what the cleansing was for, because I'm seeing, like, they're showing it to me like it's like you're coming out all sparkly clean. Like they're showing me like you're breaking out of something, because you released so much. It has to do with drama and inner conflict. You are releasing any conflict inside yourself and external to you. That's what I'm seeing right now. 1 second. That's what I'm saying. I apologize. My son called, and I don't like to. I needed to pause to make sure that everything was all set. He is all set, but like I just wanted to check. Anyway, so it's like they were showing me the release of all of that stuff. It's just like such this. It's like you came to a moment of like, I'm releasing all this. What is this? Yuck, yikes, and ew. Like, go. Spiritual baths might help. Even if you just take an Epsom salt bath, it's just going to feel better too in our body, right? Unless you're allergic to it, right? But it's also showing me that you are releasing any drama external to you, but also internal as well. This has been this is how all that ties in, singles. You're not fighting. Because if you really look at this, they're not really fighting anything. They're not hitting each other. So it's just like a lot of bullshit, whether in you or external to you, for balance, because you're trying to create, look, you're trying to create balance on the earth. Very grounded, and it's like earth energy, which is very grounded, very rational. Aqua, your mind, I love Aquarius's minds. Like, it is out there. It is like in the best of ways. You can get to places that's just like this little like twinkle of like, it's like you teleport. You can teleport people into your mind to a level that's like, wow, I'm just in total awe. A lot of you are artists too, or some of you are, because I'm seeing painting now. I'm seeing drawing. I'm seeing sketching. I'm also seeing like oil pastel, not oil, the chalk kind, because they're showing me a lot. Wow, some of you paint. Some of now they're showing me music. Some of you make music as well. Keep going with that. Focus on what you love. They just showed me a guitar. Some of you might play the guitar, and I'm now seeing a violin. And then now they're showing me a, what is that? A saxophone? I think it's a saxophone. Wow, guys, that's so beautiful. Spirit, what's the advice? Turn off the singles. Look, the advice is the Hermit, and then the Ace of Pentacles is yours. Go in. Keep going within. Go in with the knowledge to come out with the wisdom. Keep doing what you're doing to release all of this and to work on yourself. You got this. This is more earth energy. Some of you might have like a Virgo moon, a Virgo rising, or you're just taking on this earth energy. It's going to lead to financial abundance on earth. And it's going to lead to, if it's not financial, it's leading to some sort of abundance on earth. It's something you can taste, touch, smell, see, hear. It's like that. It's here. This is it. It's also saying that some of you might, I don't know why I'm getting this, but some of you might actually need to walk away from an offer that seems good, but you're not sure if it's good. You need to think about something more. You need to, I'm thinking, because what I'm seeing, literally seeing, like on this card, not in the ethers, but I'm seeing on the card the green, so it's something about, oh, your heart. It's like you're going to be getting abundance through the heart. Some of you, so if you're not trying to walk away from something that you aren't sure of, like some kind of financial offer or something, or you have to think about that more, it also could be the abundance on earth, because you will have opened up your heart to a point to where, because you're going in with the knowledge, you come out with the wisdom. Look, the Hierophant, the Hermit. The Hierophant, though, I said that for a reason. Some of you, you're having a spiritual awakening. You know what you know it. You know that you're going through something. You're not crazy. You're not crazy at all. You're just going through a lot. And when we have awakenings, this is one of the reasons that I made this channel. I help heal hearts one soul at a time, but part of that is awakenings, explaining awakenings. You may think you're going crazy. You may think you're being paranoid. You may have all these. No, it's that your mind and your heart is being blown open. And when that happens, the mind, the ego part of the mind, we all have ego, it tries to keep us content. It tries to make us think that we are content the way that we are. And as soon as we try to change, it's like alert, alert, no, no, no. And it tries to feed us all this bullshit and all this lies, right? And I'm also hearing some of your friends are not your friends. So if you're trying to talk to old friends about the new you, you're going to get a lot of pushback. They're not going to understand because they're not where you're at. All right? But the Hierophant knows. I know this is the Hermit, but I misspoke a few seconds ago and said the Hierophant, which tells me that you are going through a spiritual awakening, and or you already have gone through a spiritual awakening, but maybe you got caught up and maybe you got sucked in, and then it's like sometimes we don't know how far we are into something until we don't know how far we swam out until we can't swim and we're so deep in there and we're just treading water. No, it's all right. It's okay, Aqua. Spirit wants you to take this time, Aqua singles, and go within. You know what you know. This also could be saying to be, it's not like walk away from a financial offer, but it's something that you need to think about more. This might have to do with business or something about that, but you need it. It's more of a if this is that for you, then it's saying the financial decision or this financial abundance will happen once your heart is fully blown open. So it's here. It's the overall. It's here. It's just you got to do a little bit more work. Some of you might need to stay grounded more because I'm seeing all the colors, literally, on the card, but the red is what's sticking out the most to me, and that's root chakra, which makes sense because spiritual baths work. Talk too. Just let out, even if you're home alone. Let out. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to your guides. Talk to yourself. I promise yourself will talk back. When we quiet our mind and we quiet our heart, that's when we hear ourselves. That's when we hear God. Right? And that's what I got for you, Aqua Singles. I hope this was helpful. Aww. It's also, there's a side note, something's going to be balanced out. Some kind of Two of Cups. There's a friendship that you felt abandoned from. And I say friendship because the Two of Cups, yes, it is love, sure. But when I say the Two of Cups, this is for me as a personal reader. This is a soulmate card. This and the Six of Cups, right? Because the Lovers is a lover, right? Not to say that the Two of Cups isn't a lover. But this is a friend. Wow, thank you, Spirit. I just read it in a different way. Spirit just told me a different message in addition. So if it's not that you're getting balance from a friendship that you felt abandoned by, you're getting balance for yourself. You're balancing out yourself. It's like saying that maybe, sometimes we abandon ourselves, or sometimes we feel like a lack mentality for just things that we've gone through in life. Life takes a toll on us, guys. It's just how it works, right? We have to just keep pushing, keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Like one of the big YouTubers, that's not my line. I bit that off a YouTuber. I have to admit that. I think it's Cancer's Moon. But he always says that, and I really love that line. But I don't feel good biting off him and then pretending it's mine. So just wanted to call myself out. But yeah, it's saying that sometimes we abandon ourselves, our own emotional self. The divine feminine, the divine masculine. You're finding the balance emotionally within yourself that maybe you abandoned. There's balance coming to that from the 5 to the 6. Or it's what I said before, or it could be there's a balance coming to like a friendship. Even if it is a lover, there was some kind of friendship, a soulmate, someone felt at home to you, right? And there was some sort of abandonment or something like didn't go the way that it was supposed to. And it left someone feeling abandoned. I don't know. I can't tell if it's you or them because I'm not, it's so, the energy is so, it's hard to tell in this read. But there's balance coming. So if it's not, so it could be the ways that I just said. Right? But balance is coming on Earth, by the way. It's Earth energy, more Earth, but look, more green, more heart chakra. And the blue, you need to speak more too. The throat chakra, speak about how you feel so that you don't feel abandoned. Open your heart and talk. Even if it's you're talking to yourself, some of you maybe are talking to a therapist too, or therapy group. Hey, there is no shame in the therapy game. I'm a huge advocate for therapy because therapy is good. There's balance coming to the heart because of the green, but it's also coming to the heart on Earth, but you need to speak more. Speak. You got to speak up about what you want. That's what I'm getting. And that's what I got for you, Aqua Singles. I hope that you like the way that I read. Okay, let me just jot down the time. Okay. All right. Now, for Aquariuses in love. Okay. I was actually not drawn to light this, but Spirit said it was okay. I was actually drawn to light the Nog, and Spirit said it was okay to light the Sage, which tells me that you guys aren't cleansing yourself. You're not in the same energy. That's Spirit's way of telling me that. Not that you're not cleansing yourself. That's not how I mean it. I mean it more like your spirit isn't in the same situation, or it's the energy is different from the singles. That's all I mean. That's all. You guys, so aquas that are in love or in partnerships right now, I'm feeling kind of like I'm feeling two energies. I'm feeling a balanced energy and things are good. And then I'm feeling like a rocky energy too. Let's see which one comes out. For Aquarius, in love, Spirit. For Aquariuses that are in love and in relationships. Show me. Aquariuses that are in love and in relationships. I'm seeing the letter R, the letter T, the letter U, the letter W. Okay. There's a lot of Cancer in here. You know what's funny? Remember I said Cancer Moon? Remember I said pop and push and moving forward? That's funny because that guy's YouTube channel is Cancer Moons. And look, Moon, which is a Cancer card, and then the Chariot, which is also Cancer, Cancer Moon. How funny how Spirit works, right? It's almost like predicting the cards that were going to come out. Okay, so for those of you in love, in a current relationship, you're moving forward. There were things that were hidden, or you both took it. Okay, so it's like things that were hidden. You're moving forward into working together, into working cohesively, you, someone else, and something else, right? For others of you, you have taken a deep dive into yourself as well as your partner with the moon energy, and you've chosen to work together to create and make something. Some of you, I'm seeing a house now, so it's like some of you might be saving for a house together. If so, congratulations, and you got this. Some of you are getting married. I'm seeing like wedding bells in the altar, like that thing that people walk through. And for some of you, You're just happy and content in your relationship. Okay, but let's dive in a little bit more because I want to know exactly what this moon is. You're walking away. You're moving forward into something more cohesive that doesn't cause drama or mental conflict, something that isn't hidden. Let's dive in. What is this? Why is the moon? What is the moon card doing here for Aquarius is in love? What is the moon card doing here? Right. Okay. Yeah. It's just confirming. You're walking away from anything. It's like things that are hidden, which is there's devil energy hidden in something, and you're trying to like push, like make the arrow go this way into the Three of Pentacles. Some of you, all right, this isn't for everyone, but for some of you, you might be in a polyamorous relationship or an open relationship, right? And what you're doing is you're trying to take the things that are hidden and toxic and all this shit, and you're trying to like make it work together with all three of you. It's like that. For others of you, but there was a lot of drama. Because look, hold up. Maybe some of you were okay with being in maybe some of you have come a long way in your relationship and you decided to have an open relationship, right? And then all of a sudden things just aren't working the way that you thought they would work, right? So you have to rework on the issue. You have to rework on the boundaries. You have to rework on the communication, clear throat chakra. They don't want me to talk. They don't want me to get the message out, but I'm going to. They is in lower energy. It happens sometimes. You have to feel it out. But it's like, so for some of you that were in a two-person relationship, you then opened up to a three-person relationship, right? Or an open relationship, or maybe you started with an open relationship. However it works, right? In this way, in that way for you, what you wanted, it's like, nope, we have to redo this. I'm all about three combined. We can do it like this, but like you have to rework something within the relationship because too much was hidden. Must be true. Too much was hidden. It was starting to become toxic. And look, it's like, because no matter what, even if there are three of us, no matter what, there's always us too. So it's like maybe some of you are in like a poly or a three-person relationship, right? Or a throuple. But two of you are the ones that are the main, right? And then you brought a third one in. And it's like now you're trying to figure out how to move with each other. It's something like that. For others of you, it's not that. For others of you, it is a two-person relationship, but you felt on guard a lot. You felt like, I love you and you love me. I know that. You're here for me here. I've never seen a card like this, but so I'm getting it. You're here for me here and you're here for me here. But why do I feel like I'm the one that's always defending us? Because look, there's 5 swords, right? It's like you're always in mental conflict with this person or something like that, and you're trying to not be. So it's like, I always have our back and our front. But why am I the only one fighting? Because this person's holding these two here, right? So it's safe. And these two are here. But you got the sword here, so it's almost like protecting these two as well. Someone's doing too much, and you want to redo something because the overall energy is, this is too much for me right now, right? Anything that's hidden and anything that's, could be considered toxic or just, not where you want to be, you want to move away from all of that. You're going somewhere else. You're either the Three of Pentacles, though. What are you walking into? It's like you want to redo something. For some of you, you were in a two-person relationship and there was a lot hidden. When you found out, you then moved yourself over to here because now you're working on me, you, and the betrayal came because the card just wanted to be seen. There was so it's like now we're working here. How is it that I always have your back but you don't have mine? Why am I the only one fighting? Why? It's like that. Okay, hold on. Why am I the only one fighting for this? For others of you, let's see. Spirit, how do we tie this all together for Aquarius? How do we tie this? Okay, Spirit said use another deck. How do we tie all this into it for Aquarius? For Aquariuses that are in love. How does this all tie in for them? Show me. What's going on? Something's not working. I'm good at shuffling. Something is just like barely. It's like something's too tight, it's too like someone's too rigid, something's too rigid, somebody won't open their mind, they won't listen. It's something like that, and it's like you're done, Aqua, you're done. Look, it's okay now. It's like loosen up a little. I'm trying to make it work, but it won't work because you're not, like if I try to shuffle like this, it's a lot harder than if I just let it go. Something like that. It's about cohesively working. It's like a person, and this is our goal. So how does this all tie in for Aqua Spirit? Show me, for Aqua's in love. For Aqua's in love, how does this all tie in? For Aqua's in love, for Aqua's in love, how does this all tie in? Show me. Aqua. Show me, Spirit. The moon again. Remember, the moon was the first card on here. If I can find it. Remember, the moon was the first card here. Then we had the devil. And then the chariot. 3 of Pentacles. And then the 5 of Swords. So we'll leave that out. Wow. There was some kind of betrayal. I know that, too. Now, this doesn't mean that the person cheated. It's toxic behavior. It doesn't, But the moon came out. How does it all tie in? There's something hidden. Because look, the moon, it's almost like clarifying itself. 2 different decks. That's why Spirit wanted me to... Okay. Keep going, Spirit. How does this all tie in for Aqua? Show me. You got to be shitting me. Look, the chariot. Chariot. Moon. Moon. Okay. 7 of Vessels. So it didn't technically, it actually fell here. Yeah, so I'm going to take it there. Because I asked how it tied in. What goes here? The 3 of Pentacles. This is crazy. I mean, I can't make this shit up. Look at this, guys. So you have a moon card here, moon card here. You have the devil here, but then the 3 of Pentacles. Look, and look what's here. The 3 of Pentacles. Then you have the chariot here and the chariot here. Like, and then we have the 7 of Vessels and the Hierophant at the end. So here's the thing. Wow, and I misspoke on on the earlier part of the singles read for Aquarius, and the same read, the same video, and I there was the Hermit, but I said the Hierophant. Wow, it's amazing how Spirit works. Thank you, Aqua, for sharing your energy with me. I couldn't get there if you didn't allow me to, so I appreciate it. Okay, so how this all ties in. Okay, the truth. Ace of Swords. How it all ties in is you want the truth of something. You just want the truth because it's like you already know it. I've been there. I've done that. I know what's up. The Hierophant, you start as the Fool, you end as the Hierophant. This is like if we were to take like somebody that is just so spiritually aware, physically aware, mentally aware, emotionally aware, like you see through, you've been through so much, you have so much knowledge, you know it, you understand it, right? So the Hierophant doesn't force people to do things, but the Hierophant will say, I don't, and give the advice, right? And it's like if you choose to not take the advice, the Hierophant then makes their decision. Like, okay, you picked your path. So it's like if you had like 2 paths to go and the Hierophant's like, well, I'm going to go that way because maybe I haven't been down that road, but I know where that road leads to, and here's why, and then explains the why to it, right? Whatever that is. But you're walking, and the person, and so the Hierophant says, so I'm going to go down here because I know what's definitely down here, and I don't know this road that well, but I know what it leads to, and I don't want to go down that road. then must be true. Phone just went off. Then, like, let's say the person that you're with says, okay, I get that. I'll meet you on the other side. And then they go that way, the way that you're like, okay. And you're like, okay, that's your choice. And you continue to go down the road that you want, even though you know that that's not a good road, right? It's like that. So it's like you already know. And it's like until you're waiting for the truth, you're waiting for clarity. That's what you're waiting for, clarity, because something is hidden, whether in yourself or no, it's not just within yourself. It's something hidden in your relationship that you want the truth, you want clarity on, and then I can work together with you, right? We can work together, but I need the truth first. Then forward movement can happen. We can move forward, right? But you got a lot of options and choices, and not everything in this cup is good, right? It's like the road that we just talked about, like all these different things. Like, okay, well, I know that that's good for me, but maybe that isn't. You know, it's like picking emotional choices because you already know what to do, Aqua, and you're looking for clarity. What advice do we have for Aqua for this? What advice? Wow, this is just nuts. You got to be bottom of the deck here. 5 of Swords, bottom of the deck here, 5 of Spades. So where there's mental conflict here, this is conflict with Aqua. What you need to know is you need to reflect on the past. You need to reflect on the things that you know to be true, that are on earth, the practical things in life. You need to reflect on that and not get caught up with some sort of darting in and out mental truth. Like it's almost like not love bombing, but it's like that psychological warfare, that the information overload of mental, just people throwing words at you to confuse you because someone's trying to confuse you and give you inner conflict because you're onto something. That's what I got for you. That's the truth. Someone's trying to come in real quick with like information overload and cause conflict, or someone came in really, no, because this is the advice, or this is the outcome. The outcome is to watch out because someone's going to be trying to come in to information overload you and confuse you, which will cause inner conflict, right? And it could cause conflict and drama with other people as well. So it's like someone's going to try to do it like a bait and distract. It's like to distract and scatter away from the truth, to distract away from the clarity and the truth. Someone's going to come in with a bunch of it's like a lot of a little information at once. Just so much overload, and it's going to cause drama. Or someone's going to be bringing mental drama to you. It is the truth, but it's too much. And it might be an attempt to, because maybe in the past with this person, maybe you've been down this road before with the Hierophant. Yes. And so maybe this worked in the past, this distraction stuff. It's when people start saying things on a mental level that they know will bother you, or they know all these things, or they know you're onto something, so they're trying to scatter and distract you and just kind of do whatever they can. I'm getting hyped up because that's how the energy feels. So when my energy changes like this, it's because I'm physically feeling it and all these things are happening because I'm taking on the energy that I'm channeling. So that's what this is. What the advice is to stay away from, is to not get caught up in that, is to reflect and because you are the Emperor. Look, yeah, and the Hierophant. So some of you are, for the Emperor, you're using your masculine energy of the Father of Tarot, right? You're just using it to stand your ground. So we all have divine, however you identify, male, female, woman, man, right? However you identify, it is simply, there's no sex or gender in tarot. It's all arbitrary. It is, we all have divine feminine and masculine energy in us. You are taking on, when we assert ourselves as humans, we're using our masculine energy. When we as humans speak to a child, we're using our feminine energy. You're using your masculine energy here. Spirit wants you to use your masculine energy. Think logically and practically and reflect. Reflect on the things that happened in your life in the past that you already know, because you're the Hierophant as well. So it's like you've already been down this road before, and now I'm taking a stand. Maybe that's why I felt so freeing in the beginning, why I was feeling like a freer feeling. It's not that you're stuck. It's like, oh God, I don't want to do this again. It's something like that. It's like things were going good, but then something changed. That's what I got for those in love of a betrayal. And it doesn't have to be cheating. Betrayals are in different forms, right? Somebody could have stole your money. Someone could have they could have cheated, right? Someone just could have broke your trust. It's trust that's broken. That's what a betrayal is. It's someone that betrayed your trust in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And it's not that you're not above working it out, but you want clarity and you don't want to be fucked with. And I don't blame you. 44:44 on the clock right now. Wow, look. Now we have the devil in this deck. What about? It's showing you have to pick away. You're going to have to pick away. So, wow. So it's like this. Wand here, in the globe. I can go this way. I have this wand for this. I have this wand for this. This way I can go that way. This could be the future. This could be the past. This could be the present, actually, because you're holding it, right? You're holding it as you're facing the future. So it's like the present, the past, and then the world is in your hand. So it's like I'm in the present, but I'm looking forward. But I also have this wand from the past, right? But the world is your oyster. You need to look ahead. The devil, you need to pick a way to go. Because the devil, you need to start over with the fool. However that fits for you. Sometimes change is scary. It is scary when we have to redo things. Look, but if you don't, you're going to be in the Five of Pentacles. You're going to feel abandoned. Or someone's going to pretend that they're abandoned, that they feel abandoned from you because you're doing what's best and what's right for you. Now is not the time. Yes, now is not the time to be self-sacrificing. A cycle has ended, guys, for a new one to begin. So this is either happening or it's about to. Let me see. They're showing me the Wheel of Fortune. Like, I usually either see it turning in your favor or it's turning in karma's favor, right? Like, it's either dharma, or it's karma. It's going like that. Like, I'm seeing it like this. It could go either way. You have to start over because the cycle has changed. Something needs to change. And only you can do that. And the Fool, this is actually Aqua energy. I mean, it's personal reader. I see this as Aquarius. And it is, too, because you're starting on a brand new journey and you're jumping off it with that light-hearted energy. White roses may be of significance to someone. Red feathers may be of significance. Blonde hair. You might be a male with blonde hair up to here. You might be a female. You might be Irish as well, because I'm seeing green, white, red, orange, white, and red. Excuse me. Orange, green, white, red, green, white. So this Fool is different. It's like, and we saw the fours, and now look, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of the. There's some kind of change that has to take place because if you jump off, you'll change a cycle. You need to do something different that you didn't do before, right? But you still stay at peace. You've come to a point in your life, Aquarius, to where you don't want to go backwards. I see it going both ways. It all depends on you. You got to stick to your guns because betrayals are not okay. It doesn't matter how much time has passed, I'm hearing, or because it's almost like, for some of you, it's almost like saying that like you've been in a relationship for a super long time and this happened before, but a lot of time passed. And so now you're stuck with, wow, I dealt with this before and I don't want to deal with this again. It's something like that. Whether you're in a 2-person or 3-person relationship or, however this works for you, someone betrayed your trust, betrayed the relationship in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're figuring out how to move. You need to do something different. Sometimes we have to jump off the cliff into something new, and we don't know what that new is. We just don't know. But what we do know is when the Fool jumps off, he's not jumping off when it's low tide. He jumps off when it's high tide. Why? Well, why would you want to jump off when it's low tide, right? So you will have some sense of knowing what you need to do. Something needs to close for something new to happen. It's like I'm feeling my heart's got really heavy for a minute and I want to cry, but it's not my emotion. It's like you know what you need to do and it's so difficult for you because the change, because it's almost like people, some of you, I'm feeling like you're thinking like, how long has this been going on? Is this only the second time? Did this really happen this way? Why do I feel like somebody gave me like an empty cup of love? Look, like the fish in the cup, but there's no water in there. Is this real? How do you know? It's something. What is that? What is that? What's the page of vessels for? Yep. You need to reflect and think about. You might need to cut back emotions, but it's something about seeing things for exactly how they are. Giving yourself the time that you need to mentally figure this out. And while you're doing that, it's like I still have love for you, but because of the betrayal, I'm so disappointed. And I just don't, I just, I, but the Ten of Vessels, there is love here. You guys were happy, right? So that happiness can be brought back, but you're brokenhearted. Because somebody was too busy being passionate with other people or not, or just not paying attention to you in the ways that you need. Someone was being too flashy with everyone else, like showing off, right? Because look, this guy is on a horse that's got gold on it. Like, who does that? He rides really fast. It's someone was being too. It's almost like you got to humble someone. Page of Swords. Someone might be spying on you, or you need to do more research about this, right? And not to fall prey to charmer energy. And this is where we end. Spirit wants you to use your intuition. With the High Priestess, go and yourself use your own intuition and communicate how you felt abandoned, or you're communicating that you're leaving. It's going to leave the King of Pentacles stuck up in their head, or maybe this is you. Maybe this is the side of you. Maybe finances are tied, Aqua, and you're like looking away from being stuck in your head. You're like, no, I'm all set. So I'm seeing like also a masculine too. I usually don't pick up on genders or sexes unless I see pictures and spirits telling me. So if you're a male and you're like, you're the man in the relationship and you're like, I don't want to leave my girlfriend, I don't want to leave my wife like this, like I know that she did these things, right? But I need to protect my own our finances. Maybe someone's gambling too much. Maybe when I said they were showing off, maybe they're gambling, maybe money's being stolen, maybe somebody spends too much, shops too much, I don't know. But you have to make a choice about something, right? And you can't be in your head about it. And you need to defend that choice. And if you do that, it's looking like it will work. Wow, this is where we end because we're starting back up with the Fool. Because it's like you're passionate. I knew, because the Emperor, right? But we also, then we saw the Emperor, but then we see the different sides of you are coming out, whether you're male or female. But for the masculines, like, that's what I'm picking up on. If you are male, it was that situation. It's something like that I said. But you could be female using your masculine energy, right? And like, I can't do this. I got to shut down accounts. And I'm not going to be stuck in my head. Look. King of Pentacles is looking away from being stuck in their head. You have to stand firm on something, and you're doing that. And maybe that's what's breaking your heart. But by doing that, look what happens. You're passionate about building with others, or building something of your own. You wanted something fair and square. You were passionate about this, right? But now it's time to start over. It also could be telling me, I will be fair in the divorce. Half and half for those of you that have been married for a long time or together for a long time. And if this is, I didn't see any, it could be a legal divorce. I don't know if I saw the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, or anything that indicated that. But, and when I channel it, kind of, I don't remember everything because I'm channeling. But I don't feel like that either. But for some of you, it could be divorce. For others of you, it's like must be true. But for others of you, it's like splitting some must be true again. More confirmation on the phone. For some of you, it's like being passionate about splitting things half. I'm good. I still love you. I still have passion for you. I'm still attracted to you, but things can't go on this way. So now we're splitting things half and half. Or I still love you. I'm still attracted to you. I still have passion for you, but we have to split. I want to split our the equity. I want to split. It's something like that. Or you're going to be hiding, not hiding, but you have to do something. This is about finances too. It's something like someone's really tied together and you have to start over. Whatever that means for you. It doesn't always mean that you have to start over with someone new, right? It just means that you have something has to change, and for change to happen, change has to be made. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't want to leave you like this, Aqua. I just don't. Let's use another deck because I've already used these decks enough. I want to just see. That's why I use different decks, because sometimes, you know, the same cards come out, but if the same cards come out in a different deck, that's different. Okay, let's see. For Aquarius Spirit, what is the final thoughts and advice and the final message for Aquarius in love? Same cards. Oh my gosh. Same cards. Remember we saw the Two of Wands? Where is it? Well, anyway, we saw it. The guy with the Two of Wands that had the globe in his hand, remember? I should have just left him out. But anyway, you saw it. Just rewind the video. But the Two of Wands, he had the wands and the globe. And look, the overall energy is you need to... Oh. So even though you might feel at home with this person, that they are a soulmate to you, that you have a lot of memories with them, a lot of nostalgia, they feel at home. As above, so below. The tree can't grow as high if the roots don't go down as low. So you guys are intertwined with each other, and there's a lot there. You're trying to figure out, must be true, which path to go. Because look, repeating cards, Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups, which we also saw in this deck too. This deck. But we saw the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. I believe this one too, but definitely that one. The cycle is closed. There's a cycle that's closing. It's not the World card. Now, the World card would indicate a total close. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's a cycle's close. Yeah, remember I was showing, like, I didn't know which, yeah, a cycle. Remember, yeah, I was remembering which card I saw the Wheel of Fortune in the deck, and I was speaking on it. My apologies. I get excited. There's a lot going on in here when I'm reading, because I'm channeling a lot. Some of you, maybe you do your best thinking in the moon at nighttime, because I'm getting an emphasis on crescent moons. But it's also like a cycle has to close, and I need to make the emotional choice that's good for me, because look at this. See all these cups? But then this cup is dumped out, but it's moving towards the sun. So this is upright, right? But I'm going to flip it over. So that's the sun, right? And that's the cup. I don't know why I'm seeing this card like that, but I am. It's like saying, out of all these choices, wow, look, Six of Cups, which is soulmate energy, nostalgia, and then look, 6 here. Even though I have such an emotional bond to you, and I know you're my soulmate, and I love you so much, I really, but I have to do what's best for me now. I don't want to be in the dark. So I'm flipping the cup over and I'm going towards what makes me happy. And maybe that's the choice, Aqua. Whatever that is for you. Look, the moon, and then this could be the sun. Owls might be of significance to you, snow owls, or it could just be saying that you have all the wisdom that you need. Some of you might be religious, Christian. I'm seeing a cross. Call onto your ancestors, God, your guides. Call onto yourself, because you do have a connection with someone. This is like your soulmate, right? It's like your friend, your lover, your best friend, lover, all in one. And you know that because it's like it's double clarifying with the 6 of Cups and then the 7 of Cups, but the 6 this way, right? And then it's like, I don't want to be in the dark. I'm not doing this anymore. I am willfully emptying my cup out and going after what I want. So it's like maybe you're just going to scale back and all, like some of the things that you were putting into this relationship, you're not doing anymore because you don't have the clarity. So it's like, I'm still going to try, but in a different way. But you got to pick a way. You have to pick away. And don't be naive about it. And you won't be naive about it. You'll be able to do this, Aqua. You got this. Let me see. I don't want to leave you like that. Give me a second. I'm going to grab an oracle deck. All right, I'm back, Aqua. Let's ask your angels. Message from your angels. Let's see what the message is, okay? This is actually, it's like a read for love, but it's also if you're in separation, too. It's like that. It's like I'm getting the feeling for both of that. Because yeah. So, it's like because you're still in a current relationship. It's something like that. It can be for both. All right. Spirit. All right, that one wants to come out. Ariel. Anything else want to come out for Aquarius? Make it flip so I know, please. All right. Okay. First one. Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. The High Priestess, we saw the High Priestess too. You know what you need to do. You just need to dive deeper. You're going through an awakening. Another one. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Remember, I was looking, I'm like, is some kind of financial abundance coming, or it's something like that. Like you had to walk away from something. It was in this read. It was either this read or the singles part. All of this is tied together for Aquarius. All of it is. All right, let's read from the book to see if there's anything else in there. Bottom of the deck, Chantel. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Maybe some of you shut your heart down because of what happened and you're like trying to protect yourself. I understand that. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Okay. Ariel. So we read this already. Additional message. So in addition to new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Additional message. It's not your imagination. You really are psychic, and you have connected with the spirit world. These mystical experiences are occurring due to your increased spiritual openness and because you have asked about your angels and your life's purpose. I am a part of a large group of angels assigned to help those who have spiritual gifts. We will send you additional earth helpers in the form of spiritual teachers, books, and classes so that you may further open up to your spiritual abilities. The Hierophant, remember we saw the Hierophant? The Hierophant is spiritual as heck. Also religious too. If we date back, it would be like a pope, right? Please don't be afraid of your gifts. Although you may have been teased or punished for being psychic in your childhood or past life, we can help you heal any fears that you may have about being psychic or spiritually gifted. Just ask for our help and it is given. The earth needs your help right now. We ask that you regularly tend to the divine love and light within you towards those who need it most. Simply hold the intention of sending beams of loving energy towards any place, plant, animal, person, or situation, and it is done. We thank you for your earth angel assistance. See, you're an earth angel. You can send your person love. You can spiritually protect your person. You can try to talk to your person in the 5D. Those are things that you might, or astral projection, those are things you might want to look up. But, but you need to send this love to yourself to open yourself up. And that's what I got for you, Aqua. Let's see what we got for Serena, huh? Okay. I am the angel of abundance. Remember I saw like it was like you were walking, or that was the aqua singles, but the aqua singles were like walking away from some kind of financial abundance, but their heart had to open up. Check out the whole read, guys. Don't, I mean, do what you want, but like I think that some of this might be tied in. Also, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know if you like the way that I read. Let me know if it resonates, and let me know if you like long ones or short ones, because I can do both, okay? I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Additional message. God is the source of all your good. Release all of your cares and worries to me, and I will bring them directly to God. The more that you surrender the situation to heaven, the more open you become. Your openness, like outstretched arms, welcomes the gifts that we bring you. When you worry, however, it closes you down. Then it becomes more difficult for us to deliver your gifts. You don't notice your gifts, or you don't notice your gifts or you push them away. God's infinite creativity means that your financial support will come in unexpected ways. One of the reasons why you worry is because you don't know how your money will be delivered. You can release these worries by completely relying on God's wisdom and care. Notice your repetitive thoughts, feelings, and ideas. They are our way of communicating divine guidance to you. As you follow these divine directives, your supply comes to you on the wings of angels without delay or reservation. The more that you can relax and trust, the faster we can bring these gifts your way. Yes. So you know what happened to me? I was getting 2 businesses up off the ground by myself, right? And I had no one. I was going through a divorce, and it was a lot, right? Single mom, it was a lot. But literally, I surrendered and asked God, angels, ancestors, my guides. I asked the divine to help bring me the knowledge to work through me and give me God's wisdom down to me so that I may have that knowledge. And then I got the ideas to try this or try that. Like, we will get the ideas, but we have to do the forward movement on earth. That, yeah, I'm telling you guys. And I mean, you can apply that anywhere. Like, I really thought I was down and out. Like, it was hard. It was so hard. But the cleaning business got up, and it took a little bit, but God will always protect us, and God will always help us. Whatever God is to you, divine source energy, straight up. If maybe you call God Buddha, maybe you call it Allah, maybe you call it like Hinduism or different religions or spiritualities, whatever. Maybe you're Norse. I'm not sure, but like whatever in the Most High, that's what you need. That's what. Be open. When we release things, we unburden ourselves, and then the divine intelligence comes through, and we think clearly, we speak clearly, we understand clearly, we can hear and feel and see, and things just, it's like getting over this hump. And you got this, Aqua. You got this. Last one is Chantel. I do want to read there, and then we're done. I didn't want to leave you like that. No, you're going through a lot. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Additional message. You have been hungering for more romance and passion, and your prayer is answered. I am a romance angel, and I am here to help you. New love is on its way to you, and you can open the door to this romance by opening your heart. The more that you welcome must be true, the phone just went off again. The more that you welcome new love with open arms, the more romance will come your way. This also means that you must express yourself romantically toward your partner. Be candid about your feelings and intentions. Be playful, like we angels are. And most of all, be openly loving with your partner as a way of encouraging the flow of romance to return to you. I will give you the guidance along the way, and it may involve actions that seem unrelated to romantic love, yet you will know it's me who encourages you to join a gym, enroll in an evening class, or meet a new friend. For example, my trademark characteristics is that I create a very strong feeling in your heart, then I surround it with warmth, like I'm giving you a big hug. the more that you follow my guidance, the faster the romance will be delivered to you. Aw. So for some of you, maybe you're trying to get back with your partner. And like, maybe your partner is trying, but you can't get over the betrayal for some reason. You're having a hard time with that. I'm not sure. For others of you, maybe it's like, I'm all done and I'm ready for new love. Maybe you're afraid of being vulnerable because you've been hurt. I understand that. I want you do what you think is the best thing for you. Only you know your life. But you know, this channel is for spiritual guidance. I'm not a licensed professional, but I am of the mystical arts, and I like to heal hearts, one soul at a time. With that being said, I really want to thank you, Aqua, for sharing your energy with me, and I hope that this reading helps. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and, let me know how it turns out. I'm not asking for you to I'm not trying to get inside of your business or anything like that, but I just, I want to know that you're okay. That's all, because I get what you're going through. It's not easy, but we prevail. Okay, Aquarius, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.